No, Anna täällä moi, sun artisti, äänicoachi ja musaope. Tänään mä reagoin tasaisen tahtiin ääniä keränneeseen Dire Straitsin Sultans of Swingiin live-vetoon, to be more specific. Tää kappale on mulle tuttu ja kuuluu oikeastaan mun vakkari road trip listalle, joten reagoin tähän tosi mielelläni. Sultans of Swing on bändin eka single vuodelta 78 ja on muuten aikamoinen suoritus ekalta julkaisulta nousta tällaiseen pitkäikäiseen maailmanmaineeseen. Mark Knopfler sai idean tähän biisiin nähtyään tosi keskinkertaisen bändin soittavan englantilaisessa pubissa eräänä sateisena iltana, ja jos en nyt ihan väärin muista, niin keikan lopuksi bändi kutsui itseään Sultans of Swingiksi, eivätkä he Markin mukaan todellakaan olleet sitä. Mielenkiintoista kuunnella kappaletta, jolla on näin omaperäinen tausta. I mean, who doesn't love a good story?
Get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park in the meantime. South of the river, you stop and you hold everything. Band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. Feel alright when you hear the music ring. But now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, I hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns are blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town.
Tässä kappaleessa on niin hyvä imu, ettei voi vaan löytää hyvää paikkaa paussille. Sori, nyt mä höpöttelen vähän sen. Markin ilmaisuhan on hyvin vahvasti puheenlauluun nojaavaa täällä, jopa pelkkää puhetta usein. Tämän kappaleen sävellaji on D-molli, joka on Markille täydellinen sävellajivalinta, jotta hän voi äärimmäisen mukavasti halutessaan ottaa myös melodiaa mukaan liidiin. Puheen ja laulun välillä liikuskelu sujuu tosi sulavasti hänellä. Kuunnellaan nyt vähän lisää. Mä höpöttelen myöhemmin vähän ehkä sit soinnuista enemmän.
Got guitar George, he knows all the chords. When it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. Then an old guitar is all he can afford. When he gets up under the lights to play that thing. Yeah.
Like I already mentioned earlier, the key of the song is D minor, and the song uses only the chords found within the D minor key. One of the most characteristic movements in the song is this progression that is found in the verses.
Guitar George, he knows all the chords.
This is called the Andalusian cadence, and it comes from flamenco music. But this chord progression is widely used in all sorts of popular music too, particularly in rock. I did rewind a bit. Let's hear this part again.
When it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. Said an old guitar is all he can afford. When he gets up under the lights to play that thing. Yeah, and Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up for Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing.
I just adore the back and forth with the vocals and the guitars. Just listen.
Then the man, he steps right up to the microphone, says at last, just as the time bell rings.
Oh, the drums, it was going wild there. We need to hear that again too. Mark's speech-like approach is balanced with that singing guitar. It's literally singing without words. What a heavenly match. Also, Mark's diction is really good, and even though he speaks a lot, he knows how to navigate in between nasal passage.
Said an old guitar is all he can afford,
And oral passage.
saving it up for Friday night.
So he doesn't have that nasal sound switched on all the time. In fact, he does pretty fast movements in shifting placements. One moment he has this twangy approach, and the next thing you know, Mark lowers his larynx and the root of his tongue to get more space in the back to get this sort of sound.
Says at last, just as the time bell rings. Good night, now it's time to go home. To mix it fast, one more thing. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
You know, we all just needed to hear that ending without any stops or pauses. Gosh, this song is just one big flow. Rumpukomppi bassoineen vaan puksuttelee menemään eteenpäin. Tämä äärimmäisen tiukka komppikaksikko on tärkeä elementti ja itse asiassa pohja, jolle kaikki muut elementit rakentuu. Noin svengaavan ja luotettavan kompin päälle on helppo vetää liidilaulut ja kitarat. If you want to hear Mark's clean notes, clean singing, you should go and have a listen at Brothers in Arms, for example. Should I analyze that? Sometimes, actually. I'm getting sidetracked now, sorry about that. All in all, the story in this song is really not that glorious, even though the music is very easygoing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing all right. At the time of writing this song, I believe Mark was in a good but not yet successful band, and he surely went to bars and pubs to listen to his peers, and he wrote songs of his experiences, of what he saw, what he listened, what he witnessed. I don't think many people play in a band solely to be famous, even though a lot of people probably do dream about it. At the end of the day, I think you play for the love for music, or you at least should. Laitetaan kommenttikenttään ajatuksia tästä kappaleesta ja mun reaktiosta siihen. Heitä mukaan myös uusia reagointiehdotuksia. Muista tykätä tästä videosta, tilata mun kanava ja klikata ilmot päälle, ettet vaan myöhästy mun seuraavasta videosta. Nähdään silloin. Moi moi!